let's meet Rebecca. Rebecca, were you aware that the world knew who you were before the world knew who you were?
No, I feel very honored though.
How are you, Rebecca?
I am good. How are you?
A little bit scared. I'm a wee bit scared because Notorious TIB has got a wee glint in her eye over there, which would suggest this is quite a difficult topic and I'm going to have quite a rough 4 minutes, I think.
I don't think you will.
Before you tell me what it is, where in the world are you?
I am in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, we'll find out a little bit more about you in a wee while, but before that, you can tell me what the topic is. So I've got all my accoutrements and my thingy bits here. I've got my encyclopedias open and the internet. What am I stewing up on for the next 4 minutes?
You are stewing up on responsible travel.
What do you mean? So what does that mean? Responsible travel? Like car, bike, I don't know, pigeon, airplane?
It could be all of those things.
So how to travel responsibly?
Yes, exactly.
Doomed. I can understand the glint in the eye now. Right, I'm just going to have to find out what this is. We've got 4 minutes and we'll be talking about responsible travel after Say My Name from Destiny's Child. If you've just tuned in, hello, I'm about to be tested by Rebecca. Rebecca, how are you? Rebecca, it's responsible travel I've written down here. Yeah, let's see. You're in Michigan. How is everything there? How are you? And why is this your topic of choice?
I'm well, thank you so much. It's cold here in Detroit, really cold, like Arctic temperatures. But otherwise, all good. And so we're talking about this because travel is more accessible than ever. Tomorrow, you could be in the Maldives, which is great. But that comes with other unintended consequences. And people are seeing those unintended consequences unfold in front of them. We're also on the heels of another major travel season. And so as people are starting to plan travel for this upcoming year, they're starting to think, are there ways in which I could be doing this better? Do I want to be a part of the problems I've seen on the news?
Okay, all right. So I'm intrigued to see how you were going to get this into questions and how I can quantify those questions. But there's only one way to find out.
Midnight Mastermind.
Okay, Rebecca, who is in Michigan, you've got questions for me on responsible travel. The floor is yours. Question one, please.
I do. Number one, is responsible travel something only wealthy travelers can afford, or is it a misconception?
It is a common misconception because we can all do our thing from the moment you decide to plan your travel right to the moment you land in your destination. It is one for all of the people to do all of the time, Rebecca.
Yes, it is a misconception. Very good with that. Responsible travel is more about your choices that you make than budget. Most people think of the terms responsible travel, sustainable travel, regenerative travel as something that's expensive or exclusive. But a lot of it comes down to really simple choices, using public transport, taking a train instead of a plane, buying locally. These are all really easy things that can even enrich your experience.
Okay, consider me slightly enriched. This experience has come a little bit more enriched because I've got 1 out of 1. If I'm happy with 1 out of 1 normally. So let's go. Number 2, please.
Number 2, why do you think more travelers are starting to think about ethics and impact and not just about where they're going?
No, if I dig into my research, I would say it would be to minimise environmental harm, to reduce their carbon footprint and make sure they had a positive impact both locally and across the world, socioeconomically. Come on, I'm trying to stick as many fancy words in as possible to try and get the point here.
You did a really nice job. That was a very good answer.
Is it right or not?
It's yes. It is. It is a bit of an. It is a bit of a large answer.
If you say Connor, give yourself the point. Give yourself the point.
Yeah, give yourself the point.
Boosh, yes, come on. Right. Right, number 3. Let's see if we can go clean sweep here. Here we go.
Okay, number 3. Here we go. If someone wanted to travel more responsibly, what's one simple thing that they could look out for when booking it?
Oh, hold on a second.
I think you're going to get that.
Yeah, I would say potentially, if you want to drop your CO2 emissions to up to 97%, you could take a train, a coach, or perhaps a ferry, as opposed to taking an airplane, according to the statistics and the fancy people who come up with these things.
You are absolutely right. That is one simple way you could do that.
Oh my word, it has happened again. It has happened
Congratulations.
again. Oh. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you to the people in the back. Thank you. I've never done 2 3 out of 3s in a row. I don't think I've ever got 3 out of 3 doing Midnight Mastermind. Tell us a little bit more about this. Tell us a little bit more about you, how and why, because you're right. It's one of the first things you said tonight. When we think about finances and money, we often go for the cheapest option, and sometimes we don't think about the environmental impact. How did you get involved with this, and why has this become your, I suppose, your thing, your identity? I can see that in your face.
Yeah, absolutely. So I run a travel company called Veggies Abroad. It is focused on creating responsible plant-forward adventures through custom trip planning and small group trips. And we also run a blog and a podcast. And I got into it kind of by mistake a little bit during the pandemic. Like many people, I decided I wanted to reevaluate my career and align my career with my ethics. And so when I started looking for a job, I couldn't find one that was available. I mean, who was hiring during the pandemic? So I originally started the business as a blog and thought that that would be a really great stepping stone into just finding a new job. But then it turned into much more. And as I got further into the travel industry, I realized there was a whole lot that I didn't agree with, and there were better ways to go about it. And if I was going to do it, I was going to use travel as a force for good.
Where's the best place you've been to?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask that. That is such a challenging question because there are so many really great places and it really depends on what you're looking for. But one of my favorite places, you may agree or disagree with me, is Brighton in the south of England.
Wow. Why so?
I love it.
Right, we are on in Brighton now as we speak. Come on, reach out to the masses. Why do you love their part of the world?
I think one, great food scene. I'm vegan, and you have so many amazing options. You have you've got food, you've got the water, you've got culture. It's very approachable. I always tell clients that if they felt London was a little overwhelming, they will love Brighton.
Okay, well, listen, lovely to meet you. Rebecca, who's there from veggiesabroad.com, having a look here. And I'm actually getting hungry looking at your blog as well, because there's an element of that, obviously, in that. Thank you so much. Lots of love to everyone in your part of the world. Thank you for coming on, educating and entertaining us in equal measure.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
3 out of 3. Thank you for having me. It's BBC Radio 2. This is George McCrae.